Hello, this is Nihul of the old school black metal band ORGREL, and you're listening to the Bloodshed with the Vampire Metal Messiah Radio International.
Nihul, thank you very much for taking time out for this interview. I want to welcome you to the Metal Bloodshed with the Vampire Metal Messiah Radio International.
Hi, man. How are you?
Fine. It's a great pleasure to get to talk to you, Nihul.
Thanks. That's my pleasure.
Nihul, please present yourself to all your fans out there, new fans. Present yourself and please share with us how is the metal scene picking up in Italy back after this 2 years with pandemic.
Well, there's nothing interesting to know about me. I'm the guitar player, so...
How did you start in metal?
I personally started playing in the metal scenes 15 years ago in different bands and different projects. So ORGREL, it's not a new band. We've been playing for 10 years, but just in the extreme underground scene. We just recorded some tapes that hadn't been released yet. And well, during this pandemic, we have time to create something and give the right face to what we did in all these years. So we put together 7 songs and recorded a full album. So these are not new songs. These are songs that has been written in 10 years. And well, that's the result.
Okay, but let's keep it up to now here. How is the metal scene picking up back in Italy after the 2 years devastating with pandemic?
In Italy right now, it's very difficult to find any place where to play. Everything is still closed. We just have a couple of places where gigs can happen. But in this 2-3 years, I noticed that tons of new bands are coming out. So the scene is alive, but the live activities are, well, everything is stopped right now. I really hope the next year maybe we will be able to tour Europe. And I really hope some venues will open again, so every band could be able to express themselves playing live.
Okay, I really hope that this will be very soon, Nihul, that this will be, be back to normal so I can see you guys traveling around.
Yeah, it will be great. I really hope the next year because the situation is quite bad.
Okay, to continue with this interview, a band literally out of time, ORGREL, hail from Italy and more importantly, hail the ancient days of black metal, the days too often forgotten in the late 90s when labels like Solistitium, Sombre and Drakkar began releasing obsidian gems during the genre's post-sensationalism fallout. Please, Nihul, explain how was the band formed and yes, who's your bandmate?
Well, we've been playing for 15 years right now. We are 3 people who play in different bands and projects, but we don't want to say who we really are because we want the music to speak for itself. So, well, that's all I can say right now. We're 3 people who play black metal, the old style.
Okay, very great. So you guys have been around already playing together for 15 years. Wow.
Yeah. With different bands, but yeah, for 15 years.
Okay, but tell me, since you're talking about, trying to keep some mystery around this band that we all know so very little about the band, are you guys planning to expand your presence into the future, or do you prefer to stay in this shadow?
Well, I think we will remain in the shadow. Our aim is not to sell 10 million copies and be under the spotlights. We like to be in the underground, which is, for me, the real black metal essence. So, well, if people will appreciate what we do, it's great. I mean, it's fine and we are happy. But we just like to stay in the shadow. Yeah.
Okay, but even though, you want to stay into the dark side, that reveal yourself, but I still see that you guys don't wear masks.
No, we don't wear masks, but I think it's impossible to understand who we are because we wear face paintings and we just give some tips so maybe someone can understand who we are. Live activities, it's not our main goal. We just like to stay in the shadow online on our social media and so on. So if you come to the show, if we will play some shows, well, maybe you will have the opportunity to see who we are.
Okay, I understand. All right. That's very great.
Just if you come to shows, yeah.
The German label Iron Bone Head Production specialized in identifying and introducing talents emerging from the abyss of extreme metal to the world. One of their most recent affiliation is that of Italian black metal band ORGREL, which has released their debut record, Red Dragon's Invocation, last October 15th with this same label. Please explain us how did the band and this great German label Iron Bone Head Production started this collaboration?
Well, it was really simple. I mean, we recorded the songs, sent them to the label. They answered in 2 days. They liked the songs and they wanted to work with us. So in 2 mails, we immediately found the right deal we were searching for. And that's it. I mean, it was really easy. And we are really proud of this thing because I consider Iron Bonehead one of the best extreme metal labels out. So in the beginning, I was quite shocked. I mean, I couldn't believe it, but it's really great, and we are really happy about what they're doing.
Okay, but my question is, before that you guys receive a mail from them, did you hear from them or did they heard about you?
No, because our music wasn't available. So we just sent them our songs and they liked them. That's all.
Awesome. Okay. ORGREL, together with this great label, Iron Bonehead Production, has dropped the band's first single, Burning Ruins, where the entire world could have felt the fury of this striking debut album. Was this something very mutual among the band members and the label for have chosen this single as the band's first promotional single?
We thought Burning Ruins was the best way to introduce people to our music. It's a direct song. The lyrics are really effective. So they agreed with us in choosing this song as the first single, and I think it worked.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I mean, when I first discovered the song, and I put it on the air, people really liked it, and I did like it so much that I said I need to get in touch with you guys to have this thing going. And as you know, we have been in conversation already for 2 months, but it has been very busy. My site, I believe your site was very busy too, with this new release. So we couldn't do it until now. And I'm very proud. I'm very happy that we are doing now.
Yeah, we've been doing interviews for the last 30 days and we are receiving reviews. We had to do some works. So it's been a busy month, but I'm really proud of doing this interview with you. Yeah.
Okay, have you done an album release party in any forms? And how are the reaction from fans and critics toward this debut album so far?
Well, the album has been premiered by the YouTube channel Black Metal Promotion. So that was the, let's call it, release party. But it was just a premiere video. And we immediately received great responses from people who wrote us, followed our pages, and sent us messages and mails asking about the vinyl release, the CD release, patches, t-shirts. So it was great. It was great and effective.
Okay, but do you believe that when things open in Italy, that there might still be an album release party?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
There's not anything planned right now. I don't think so.
Okay, Nihul, if you don't mind, please present us the album tracking list and with a brief description on these 7 songs.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, the first song is called Burning Ruins. And, well, let's say it speaks about the fall of this world. So the burning ruins means the world is falling down, and we wanted to express a way to resist and fight. The second one is called Amor Fati. Amor Fati is a kind of fight with ourselves, a fight against the faith that has been written, and we can't do anything. So we just have to fight what was already written for us. The third song is called Surrounded by Nothing. This song is about a walk during the night time with broken bones into, we wrote, fog of tears and broken and exhausted inner self. So it's like a way for creating the inner self. Well, in the gate of eternal life speaks about that everything will come back and nothing disappears, but in the sand of time we will enter the gate. So it's about living eternally and eternally returning to the circle of life, which could be good, which could be bad. It could be a nightmare or a great thing.
Okay.
So, well, then we have Torn Flag. In Torn Flag, it's about the black sword is drawn and retribution and judgment, the forces of the abyss are coming. Well, we have to resist the age of plague, the time of Torn Flag, the age of disease, and bring them to the knees. So it's like a war between us and the rest of the world.
The sixth song
of the album is an instrumental song, and on that song we just wanted to represent a war. So you can hear war sounds like bombs, bullets, shotguns, guns. The main goal was to recreate the desperation that war brings and the purity. And the last song is called Carved in Blood. And it speaks that for having this, it's like to find the right way to create a black metal project. So everything must be erased and carved in blood with sacrifices and hard work. That was the main thing about this song. And I think that's all.
Okay, very great. I want to thank you, Nihul, for describing us the album tracking list. To go much deeper into the preparation of this new offering, how long and how was the writing and the recording process been?
Well, we've been working on this song for years. So I think we started to write the first song like 8-10 years ago, yeah. And during this pandemic, we had time to record everything. We recorded everything by ourselves. We did the mix and we did the master. We did everything by ourselves. And it was a really long process. It took I think 3 months for recording, mixing, and mastering the whole album, but we're quite satisfied with the result. So I think we did a good job.
Yes. And I think, as you were saying, that you started writing 10 years ago, but I believe between that 10 years, 1 decade might have had changed the songs many times.
Yeah, right. We had the original ideas, but then we wanted to adjust everything before the final recordings.
Okay. Iron Bonehead Production had released ORGREL debut album, as we just said, the Red Dragon's Invocation, last October 15 on CD and vinyl LP formats. How are the album distribution and the album sales going throughout the world so far, Nihul?
At the moment, unfortunately, the vinyl release hasn't been released yet because of the pressing plans delays. Nowadays, pressing plans are a total nightmare. So we hope to have the vinyls in 2 weeks. So for now, just the CD has been released and distributed. I think in the US, you can find it in Hell's Headbangers site and soon through Nuclear War Now. In Europe, you can easily find in our Bandcamp or Iron Bonehead side. So the distribution is going to be great. I think we need a couple of weeks for have it available worldwide.
Okay, vinyl. So you said in 2 weeks from now, there might be able to have the vinyls already on the market to sell. But do you know in how many colors or how many quantities this gonna be?
In the beginning, it will be 300 vinyls, and there will be a black and red versions.
Okay, I believe for especially in Europe, for people that loves vinyl and hearing this great album, I believe that you guys need to press more, believe me.
I hope to. We will see.
For all the fans, yes, around the world, how about merchandises for all the ones that just dying to wear any of your promotional materials?
We think we will release some new merch in 2 months. So around December, we will have t-shirts and long sleeves. We're working on them with our graphic designers. So yeah, in 2 months, you will find some merch and other new things on our Bandcamp site.
Okay, so that's going to be the t-shirt already with the album cover artwork, or there's going to be another artwork for the t-shirt?
No, the artwork on the t-shirt is going to be extracted from the artwork. So it's a part of the artwork, yeah.
Okay, talking about this artwork, Grace, with absolutely stunning cover artwork by Luciana Nedilia.
Yeah.
The band ORGREL raised their sword of truth and began to strike unbeliever with Red Dragon Invocation. Please describe us about this gorgeous album cover artwork and your experience with Luciana Nedilia.
Well, Luciana is a Romanian painter. I already worked with her in the last years with other bands. So when we were thinking about the right cover art, I immediately thought about her. So we wrote her, we explained what we had in mind, and well, I think she did a great job. It perfectly fits the music. You know, it's a fucking great red dragon on the cover. So I really like it. I really like it.
All right. So it's just a fantastic, fabulous artwork. For me to say it's gorgeous because it surpassed all the limits. Believe me, you must congratulate her. For me, it's just a masterpiece.
Yeah, I agree. She did a great job, yeah.
Debuted in grand style by ORGREL, work that will certainly place Italians immediately among the most damned and terrifying entities in their country. I recommend it to black metal fans in general. Talking about this great new album, emphasis on followers of Tak, Satyricon, Watain, and many more. What are the plans? Yeah, what are the band plans in support of this great new release, Red Dragon Invocation, for this last quarter of 2021 and for the new coming year, 2022, Nihul?
For 2021, I think we won't be able to perform anything. So I hope for spring, maybe the beginning of summer, we will be able to do something live.
And do you know where?
No, we don't know where. So we have to think about it because nowadays the situation is unstable. So we don't know if festival will take places or venues will open. So I think we have to wait December and then the situation will be a bit more clear. We just have to wait. And for now, that's the only thing we can do.
But listen, at least you guys are planning at least to tour in your home country.
Our country and maybe some parts of Europe, Austria, Germany, and maybe France. So, but it's just an idea. We need time.
Okay, it's understandable. Okay, I think to conclude this interview, I think I have asked everything I wanted to ask, but I still, for the fans that still wants to know, Nihul, are you endorsed by any brands of guitars, or what brands of guitar are you using now, of gears?
So no, we are not endorsed by anyone. I personally use a BC Rich guitar. So it's a USA Warlock black guitar, and it's fucking great guitar. I love it. Yeah.
And that's the same one you use for to play live and when you go to record in the studio as well.
Yeah. that's the guitar I mainly use.
Okay, very great. So to all of you out there, please support this great band. I'm talking about ORGREL, and support their new album, Red Dragon's Invocation. I have heard it over and over again. Believe me, since they premiered it on YouTube, and it's fantastic. It's just a very outstanding black metal release for 2021. Nihul, I want to hand you over the microphone of Madam Messiah Radio International for you to thank whomever you want to thank.
Well, I thank you for the interview. It's been great. So thank you, and thanks to the people who are going to listen to this interview. I can just finish saying worship the Red Dragon. Thanks to Metal Messiah Radio for this interview.
Okay, once again, Nihul, I want you to say hi to the rest of the band members for me. Please do so.
Yeah, I will do it, yeah.
And I want to thank you very much for this great interview. It's been a great pleasure talking to you. And we're going to keep in touch, and I'm going to keep on promoting your album. I'm looking forward to see you guys on the road. I'll be going for festivals this coming year, so I might see you somewhere. Let's cross the finger. Okay?
Yeah. Thanks. If you need me, just write me an email or on Facebook. No problem. I will be here.
Okay. Just like I always say, Nihul, Metalon, bye-bye.
Bye, man.